Lock and key tonight. Some in St. Charles County are wading into a conflict over the use of a pool. The showdown taking them to the deep end with their homeowners association. The shutdown is due to coronavirus. Good evening. I'm Samantha Jones.
And I'm Corey Stark. Many say they're willing to swim at their own risk. After all, they're paying for it. News 4 investigator Chris Nagus is in O'Fallon looking into why some pools are opening while others remain locked up. Chris?
That's right, Corey, and it all comes down to potential lawsuits if someone happened to contract COVID-19 while taking a dip in the pool. Now, this is the Monticello West neighborhood out here in O'Fallon, Missouri, off Highway K. On a typical hot night like this, you would see plenty of kids out here. You would see plenty of adults swimming after work, but not today. You can see the pool is empty and the gates are padlocked.
I was shocked.
Homeowners like Brian Tredway couldn't believe it when they got this letter stating the neighborhood pool will remain closed for the 2020 season. Tredway's wife has a better idea.
Swim at your own risk.
Residents of 3 different subdivisions overseen by the same HOA were also upset to learn no refunds of the annual assessment will be issued. They pay $325 a year. More than 1,000 homeowners pay that assessment.
I think with the number of people that have paid into this, to just not even have the option is a little ridiculous.
These are the petitions that we are going around the subdivision.
Homeowners like Kim Coleman are now circulating this petition, and she's not alone. Here's another resident's creative attempt to get people to sign it, asking the board to change course. They say they are willing to practice social distancing and even reserve time slots to swim.
I was furious, especially since we live in St. Charles County and most things are open out here.
The HOA board consists of volunteers and they consult with an attorney. If you had to boil this down to one word, is that word liability?
Yes.
Sarah Beltman represents the HOA, and while other neighborhood pools around the area might be open, she says opening the pools in the Monticello neighborhoods is more risky.
In this particular subdivision, they have a specific exclusion in their insurance policy having to do with communicable diseases. Not all insurance policies have that.
Neighbors have even offered to come up with letters of indemnification that everybody could sign the waiver, totally release the board from anything.
A waiver serves as a deterrent, but it does not prevent someone from filing a lawsuit.
So what about refunds? Without paying lifeguards and daily maintenance, residents say there will be savings.
In the event that there is a surplus, that would be taken into consideration when creating the budget for next year.
Would you prefer to get a refund or to see it open?
I think it's important right now for it to open. I could settle for either one, but the fact that they're not doing either one is, I think, what's upsetting most people.
And although residents got that letter saying the pool would be closed for the 2020 season, the board's lawyer did not rule out the total possibility that the pool might reopen later in the summer. And that's because the situation is under constant evaluation as things seem to change day by day. Now, there are strong opinions on both sides of this. Let me know what you think on my KMOV Facebook page. Do you agree with the residents that want the pool open or with the board that thinks it should remain closed? Sam?
All right, Chris, before we let you go, let me ask you this. What if there isn't a vaccine by next year? Would the pool then remain closed into 2021 as well?
Yeah, and that's a great question. I asked the board's attorney that question earlier today. She says it's very unlikely that the pool would be closed in 2021, and that's because they're going to monitor other pools around the area, see how they open, see how it goes there, and they'll also be monitoring any potential litigation that takes place in other pools as a result of someone that might contract COVID-19. So it's really a wait-and-see approach, but one thing they did say, if the pool happens to reopen, you can bet residents will be asked to sign those waivers before they get in the pool. Sam?